Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing a test on fertilizer as to which is the cheapest way to go about fertilizing your fields. I've been learning this for a while, so I figured I'd do a video on it. You're going to be testing oilseed radish, as you can see we're putting in now, and then we'll be doing liquid spray, pellet fertilizer, manure, and also slurry. I don't know if I'm going to be putting in the cost of it each one as we go, or if I'm going to do a whole table at the end. We'll see how it goes, but that's what we're going to see which is the cheapest way to go. I know there are definitely, this is oilseed radish now, and there are other ways that are faster doing this, because this is very tedious but putting it in and all, but I've done it a few times. I don't do it too often. I usually stick with pellet myself, but if this works out a lot cheaper, I might start doing this. So stick around and we will see what it will be. Alright, so that's all the oilseed radish just about in. We are doing just a final strip now, and as you can see we have not used much for seed at all. So I think I do a quick calculation here on how much we've used. I will do it after each one, and then maybe I'll put a list up at the end of everything, side by side of each. Just for record, this is being done on a about a 23.5 acre field on Westbridge Hills, I think that's the map's called, if I do remember correctly. Yeah, just one right across from the store, but you probably saw that already. Been many hours on this map in FS19. At Goldcrest Valley did a lot in 17, but 15 it played a lot on this map. So yeah, in this test I'll be doing is I'll have the workers doing most of it. I'll get them started a little bit, but then I'll hire a worker to do the entire field like that, just so that this is going to be none of me overlapping on other spreaders and stuff. With seed, you just can overlap whatever you want and it won't use up any extra. But with any other sprays and fertilizers, it does. So I'll be just doing workers only for the most part. Okay, and we are done. So let's get this cleaned up and I'll do the calculation. Okay, so let's see here. With that, we use 956 liters of seed. I'll just drop that there. And if you buy the pallets with the bags, they're 90 cents per seed. So that works out to $860.40. Not bad. Dirt cheap if you ask me. But yeah, pretty good. So next step will be manure. I wonder if it's going to work or if it's going to have to put a crop through here to get on our fertilizing stage. Going to have to put a crop in here. It's looking like that. I'll quickly check the map, see what it's doing. Yeah, it's not doing anything, but okay. So we will put the crop in here and I'll quick get that done, harvested, and we can get this applied. See you in a bit. So, I've done the soybean harvest and all that, and now we're spraying. So like I said earlier, I'll be having workers doing all of this just so it's nice and even. Not of me, the human player, screwing up and doing it, just let the AI do it, and then they do whatever it is they need to do. So we will get this done. I'm curious to see how much spraying costs. I think it might be, I mean, it's not using it terribly fast, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, let's get this done. See you at the end. Have I mentioned how much I love this sprayer? Great. 21 miles an hour. Fastest one we got. Looks great too. But anyways, we are just about done the liquid fertilizer stage now. And it's used almost 3/4 of a tank or so. Yeah, about that. So, as I've done some math here already, let's see, we used that much. What's the number exactly here? We'll see once we get back to the store area there. Something, and I may have to put the crop in now just so it can change the soil texture or type so it will recognize in the fertilizing state. See there are all the combines I used. So let's just fill her up again. Okay, let's see here. Buying from the silo here, that is 4,024. So that's like a lot more. Maybe $3,200 more than oilseed radish. So that's quite a bit. So yeah, if you look at pallets here, you can do the math according to those two. I think it was a little bit more actually if you'd buy it through the pallets. So yeah. So I'll get the field prepped, and then we will see you back when we're doing the next fertilizing. See you in a bit. There, we're back. So, got it all planted again just so we can add the next fertilizing state. And now we're doing pellets. So we'll see what that's going to come out to, if it's going to be more, less. And again, I'm using the John Deere sprayer, slash fertilizer sprayer obviously. It's got the two separate backs. Going down very slowly, so well, let's see what we'll do. Out of the field again. I know we're using a bit extra here. We could use a bit less by just doing the little strips back and forth along this end, but like I said, letting the worker do its thing. So you use like nothing for pellets, granular, whatever you want to call it. It's still pretty much full. Granted, it's a very big tank, but still. So once we get back up top there, we'll see what we've used, see what total bill comes to, then we'll move on again. Should be almost there. There it is. So let's see what we've used. Oops, overshot there a bit. Back it up again. So, oops, stopped it. I'll do it twice. Add them together. So the total for that would be 4,240. 4,240. So it's a little bit more than the liquid, actually. $200 and some more. So yeah, that's that. And we're back. So we got it all harvested again. Time to throw some manure. I have a feeling this one's going to take a while. We'll be going back and forth to that buy anything silo a few times, I'm thinking. So I will put this to music, sit back, enjoy, and I'll let you know how it happens at the end. Talk to you in a bit. 5 loads already. And I don't know if we're going to quite make it to the end on this one. So close. Not gonna happen. So we're gonna need 6 loads at 907 for sure. So just did the math on that. And right now we're sitting at 5,400. Plus whatever we need to finish that a little bit yet. Get that topped up. Come on. There we go. I mean, it's not like, stupid expensive to fill up. It's just like you use so much of it. We'll just finish this little end and then we'll top it up again. See how much we use out of that. So let's go on my calculator here. Leave that 5,400 what we were on. Then I'll add whatever this little bit is here. Let's see now. That is another 87 bucks. So as we're going here now, we'll just let this work continue on spreading the slurry because it works. I can tell the difference. And it is working. Yeah, let's check the map quickly. Yep. Okay. So with the manure, it was $5,529 total. So far, that's the most expensive one. Manure. But now, that's to buy it. If you were to have cows and they're producing already, you might as well spread it because it's free. That's the only way that manure makes sense to me. Personally, I like to sell it to the BGA and then get my money for that and then spread the digestate. Because then I get paid for my stuff and then it's free fertilizer it afterwards. We'll see how much it'll cost now to do the slurry option. This again is buying it in. If you have cows again, or pigs, I guess pigs works with manure too, and again, this is free. So it's not 100% everything that you can do, but I'm just thinking everything if you'd buy in everything. So yeah, I'll get this done. I'm not quite sure how many loads of this we're going to need because I think we're about 3/4 empty now just with one pass. So it'll be a little bit. Oh, excuse me. And then we'll figure out the numbers for the slurry. See you in a bit. So here we are again at the end of the field. So that has been 5 loads of this as well, at $1,089 a load. So you can do the math on that. Right now we're sitting at $5,445. So it ain't cheap apparently. So we're done now. We'll get this folded up and back up to the top her up again and see what we end up with. So hopefully you have found this informational in some way, shape, and might influence you on what you fertilize your fields with in the future. I know I've always been kind of curious about which is actually the most efficient, would be the word, or cheapest. Efficient way would probably be pellets or granular or spray. But yeah, anyways. So I'll put the list up on the screen now. I'll read it off here. So the field size is 23.62 acres. Oilseed radish to put in was $860.40. Liquid fertilizer from the silo was $4,024. From pallets was $4,878.40. The pellet or granular from the silo was $42.40. From pallets was $25.28.12. I'm probably reading this way too fast, but manures was $55.29 from silo. You can get that free from your animals, but I didn't have animals in here to test that. Well, it's free anyway, so there's not much to test. But slurry was $6,249.51. So in conclusion, with this test, oilseed radish was the cheapest. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Later.